Bonsai is not just shaping trees, it's about guiding energy, creating beauty through patience, and mastering the silent conversation between nature and time. Many think we pinch pines to trigger backbudding, but that's only a fortunate side effect. The real reason is deeper. Pinching is how we redistribute energy. That is the essence of bonsai, not control, but harmony. We create living art by guiding energy, from where it surges to where it's needed the most. At the tips of each branch lives a force, a hormone called auxin. It directs energy, pushing the strongest parts to grow even stronger. But if we do nothing, imbalances take over. The top grows tall, while inner branches fade away. Pinching is a quiet intervention. By gently removing the most vigorous tips, we invite energy to flow elsewhere, allowing the slower parts of the tree to catch up and the hidden parts to come alive. New buds awaken, weaker growth gains new strength, new branches emerge, life extends in every direction, balance returns. And that's what pinching is, a quiet gesture with massive consequences. A single pinch redirects the future shape of the tree. Pinching is a refinement technique, a subtle way to shape detail in trees already on the path to maturity. But there are exceptions. This tree is still in development, not refined, not yet. Some branches grow too fast. If we let them go, they overpower the rest. So here I pinch to control the length and the thickness of branches. This candle will be the continuation of my tree, the eventual top, so I'm going to leave it. I will just be removing this one in order to get 2 out of 3. And I'll probably shorten the other one because this will be a branch. By leaving this one as my top, I'm also able to thicken up the top just slightly. This is a perfect example of why we need to do this in development as well. We do not want 4 candles. If we have 4 candles, this junction will swell, especially when the candles open up and it hardens off. By shortening these candles, we will reduce the vigor in the branch, keeping it nice and thin. This is what we want in future. We do not want coarse branches, and if we just leave it this way, that is what will happen. Leaving 3 candles here is perfectly acceptable. They're nice and short, so they won't swell that much. And this will help me create backbudding because there's still enough transport of nutrients to the tips of the branch. I will be watching every branch of the tree, and where I do not want thickness, I will be reducing the candles. Because vigor creates the resources, and resources create thickness. Because this branch already has some ramification, this means that it has multiple growing tips, the nutrients will go there, so I will be getting backbudding more easily. In this case, I will be reducing to 2 candles. This will prevent swelling. Doing this right now means that it is set for the entire growing season. In this case, we have a whirl of buds. It's crucial to make sure that we have maximum 3. I will be keeping 3 in this case because there is enough space in between the buds so that it won't cause any swelling. But these branches, we let them grow. They're sacrificial, feeding the roots, feeding the future. Although this tree is in refinement, its structure is balanced, its energy is evenly spread, so there's no need to interfere, not this year. Sometimes refinement is knowing when not to touch. This is exactly what we are working for. Next year it might be different, but while we have this energy balance, we will let the tree grow, recuperate, and just be. And then there are trees that speak loud and clear, perfect for pinching. this one is slightly out of balance. When approaching a refinement pinching, I visualize the silhouette and the body of the branch, and everything that sticks out will be pinched. Here's where pinching becomes essential. To redistribute, to refine, to restore harmony. Pinching isn't a rule, it's a response to what the tree shows you in that moment. Every pinch is purposeful. When we pinch, energy will go to waste, so we will use it to the best of our ability. For refinement pinching, it's perfect to pinch the candles to the length of the needles. This will be aesthetically pleasing, and you will keep more than enough foliage to guide the tree through the growing season. This is a perfect scenario. Here we have 2 small candles and 1 large one. We want to reduce everything to 2 now. So we're just going to be removing the large one, leaving the smaller ones to grow out. Our efforts have ensured that the silhouette as well as the body have returned to this pad. And this is what we are striving towards with the refinement pinching. Every time we touch our tree, we want it to improve aesthetically. If we improve the aesthetics, we will also be improving function, because now the energy is redistributed, it looks better, and it functions better. As we move up the tree, pad by pad, we need to be envisioning how long we want our pads to be. The length of every branch is important. If we pinch too much off, then we will lose time. If we let it grow too much, then we will have to return during post-flush harden pruning. This is a better strategy, so when in doubt, don't pinch it out. This is a perfect example. This branch still needs some length because we have too much negative space. Here, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let these extend and become branches, and afterwards, I will be creating my pads just slightly lower. Here, I will just be pinching the long ones back into the silhouette of the pad. At the back of my tree, I need more growth. That's why I'm going to leave some candles right about here in order to extend and create more branching afterwards. I will be coming back in post-flush hardened pruning and then cut something away. But for now, I'm just going to let it grow. Here we see a beautiful little bud that is going to just open up and just give us enough needles for this small pad. It is becoming perfectly clear that the top of our tree has multiple buds, therefore multiple candles. Here we see 4 candles, and we will be seeing this more and more throughout the top of the tree. This indicates that the tree is more vigorous at the top than at the bottom, and through the active pinching, we will be bringing equilibrium to the tree. This is also a part that I want to extend, so I'm not going to pinch away the longer buds, I'm going to pinch away the smaller buds. This will create more extension, bringing the opportunity to create a branch over here. Because this one is growing towards the viewer, I will be pinching this hard. I do not want extension there. I want it to the side, but not to the front. Pinching is not just something you do. It's not automatic, not routine. Every pinch is a choice, shaped by what the tree shows you in the exact moment. I don't do all the work in one day. This process takes time. Over the next weeks, as weaker areas gain strength, I'll return to pinch again. Not to control the tree, but to continue the conversation. In some ways, it's like our own search for balance. Sometimes we grow too fast in one direction. Sometimes we forget to nourish the parts of us that are quiet or hidden. And sometimes a small gesture, a quiet decision, can change everything. I hope this video brought you a little clarity, and maybe even a little balance. Until the next time, take care and take it slow.